Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Is Mysuru's Dasera a Hindu festival or a secular state celebration? Are the Chamundi hills and the goddess herself a property solely of Hindus? Is Onam un-Islamic? Ladies and gentlemen, I ask these questions as centuries-old traditions are mired in the decade-old tradition of reducing everything to a political controversy. Now, two things have happened today that are shaping the discourse. First, in Kerala, two teachers from a Muslim school were suspended for asking parents not to celebrate Onam as it is un-Islamic. The school is an English medium one. It has 204 students, out of which only 13 are Hindu. The WhatsApp audio message that was sent to all Muslim parents was leaked. It sparked outrage and therefore the suspensions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, while Onam's symbolism is of course Hindu, Muslims participate in its more secular aspects like eating the sadhya and participating in traditional games. Then what prompted the two teachers to other the festival? After all, isn't it their job to teach secular values to their students? That is exactly the question that is now being asked in Karnataka by all of those who are opposing Vicar Prize winner Banu Mshtaq being invited by the Congress government to inaugurate the Dasera festivities in Mysuru. They are asking, if Muslim teachers in Kerala can be clear about Onam being a Hindu, not secular festival, then why can't the Congress government be clear about Dasera being a Hindu, not secular festival? Adding fuel to the already burning fire was Karnataka's embattled Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar. He defended the invite to Banu, saying Chamundi hills and the goddess herself are not the sole property of the Hindus. He says if the goddess allows all to visit her temple, including Muslims, then who are we humans to discriminate?
ಚಾಮುಂಡಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಚಾಮುಂಡಿ ದೇವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಧರ್ಮದವರಿಗಿದೆ, ಹಿಂದೂಗಳ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಏನಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಮಾಜದವರು ಚಾಮುಂಡಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ನಂಬಿಕೆ. ಇದು ಸೆಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ, ಸಂವಿಧಾನ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇದೆ. ಚಾಮುಂಡಿ ಹಿಲ್ ಆನ್ ಹೇವಿ is a deity of the state, Nada Devati, erstwhile Maharaja, his forefathers. All of them had given invitation to every section of the society, including foreign nationals.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the BJP, that is the principal opposition in the state of Karnataka, has been handed an issue that is very close to their heart. So, as expected, they are upping the ante against the Congress every day. Yesterday, they called the Congress urban Naxals for the invite to Banu. Today, they are calling the Congress anti-Hindu. They say DKS is bending over backwards to appease the High Command after he was pushed to a corner with his rendition of the RSS anthem.
बानो मुश्ताक का विरोधी नहीं है हमारा विरोध है वो कौन है? वो चामुंडेश्वरी को मानती है क्या? चामुंडेश्वरी का पूजा करती है क्या? मैसूर दसरा केवल सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम नहीं है, वो एक धार्मिक कार्यक्रम है। कांग्रेस की सरकार हिंदुओं का भावनाओं को अपमान करना चाहते हैं, हमारा श्रद्धा को अपमान करना चाहते हैं। कौन हिंदू का मूर्ति पूजा को नहीं मानते हैं, उसको बुला के पूरा कन्नडिगा को, पूरा देश को अपमान करना चाहते हैं ये कांग्रेस सरकार, सिद्धरामैया की सरकार।
Ladies and gentlemen, meanwhile, the award-winning Kannada author in the eye of the Dasara storm is unfazed. She says, and I quote, "You call her Ma Chamundeshwari, I respect that. Many call it Nadda Habba or state festival. I respect that too."
Very famous festival of Karnataka. It is not only the festival, it's the greatest celebration of art, culture and the traditions of Karnataka. At this juncture, every year there will be huge celebration. The government of Karnataka and the royal household people, they are also join hands together in celebration these things, and the most overjoyed persons and participating are the people of Karnataka who will come from far and wide to celebrate and witness the royal procession, which will be on the 10th day of the celebration. And in this juncture, to inaugurate this Dasera function is the highest reward any Kannadiga can behold. And
ladies and gentlemen, also adding his voice to the raging debate is Yaduveer Krishnadatta Wadiyar. He is the scion of the Mysuru royal family and is also the BJP MP from the city. I'm introducing him on the show this evening. Yaduveer, thank you very much. You have said you don't play, you have said actually you're warning the Congress government and you're saying don't play with public sentiment. Point is, when Muslims are not barred from the Chamundi Hills or the Chamundeshwari temple, then what's the problem with the invite to Banu Mshtaq?
Well, I think we made it abundantly clear on multiple platforms, both members of my party as well as myself, that while yes, we are all celebrating this, the state celebrates it today under the framework of a constitution. The background of the festival is still very much one that is Dharmic and to do with Hindu Dharma. And given those facts, the statements made by Ms. Banu Mushtaq in 2023, I believe, where she said, the Kannada flag being there and the photo of Bhubaneswari being there is not appropriate when she is on the stage, given that she is from a minority community. Obviously does not align with the Dharmic background of the festival of Dasera. And we have made it abundantly clear that she should clarify that if that is still her stance, and if she is going to conduct herself in a similar way where this festival is going to happen on top of Chamundi Betta, on top of Chamundi Hill, and there is a floral tribute to Goddess Chamundeshwari before starting. That's how they start and inaugurate the festival. Will those sentiments play out there, or will she be in line with the sentiments of those who celebrate this festival as a Dharmic one?
But can I ask you, we've just heard from her, right? You've heard from her as well. She's saying she respects the mother when she is called Mother Chamundeshwari Devi or Ma Chamundeshwari Devi. She says she also respects it when the celebrations are called Nabba Habba, that is a state festival.
Well, if she has made herself clear that she has the respect for the Hindu traditions, the background of the festival, and that she isn't going to have or say anything concerning that would cause hurt to the sentiments of those of us who conduct these festivities, then there is obviously no issue at hand here. But given the background and various statements she has made in our past, we have obviously these questions which we are going to raise, given the background of the festival, which is clearly a Dharmic one.
Okay. The point is, the state and its deputy chief minister has said that Chamundi Hills is not Hindu property and that the Mysuru Dasara is actually a state festival that is funded by the state. So it's not exclusively a Hindu festival either.
Well, I believe you are alluding to the statement made by the Deputy Chief Minister saying that this is not a Hindu property or not a Dharmic place of worship, for which obviously we do not agree in any of those, to any connotation of that, because obviously this is a Dharmic place of worship. It has a Dharmic background, it has a Dharmic framework, and it very much belongs to the greater Hindu faith, being a part of the Shakta tradition. In fact, we believe this is one of the Shakti Peeths as well in Chamundeshwari. It is very clearly a Dharmic place of worship, and one would wonder if the state conducting any other religious festival would, have the same mindset or the same perspective or give the similar statements if it wasn't a Hindu festival. And these are obviously not something that they are known to do. And the question arises, why is this only a secular framework put onto Dharmic places of worship or Dharmic festivals? Now, why not on everything else?
Yaduveer, your colleague, a fellow BJP MP Tejasvi Surya, right here on this show has said that all of this that we are seeing play out in Karnataka, including the invite to Banu Mshtaq, is actually a grand design scripted by urban Naxals and executed by the Congress government. Do you agree with that view?
Well, there is, while we will not make, far-fetched allegations in the sense that we do not have the proof right in front of us, there is ample amount of leanings of such thought going behind in multiple cases. Whether they are linked or not is for an authority on such matters to say. But the fact remains that given the background of various incidents that are happening across the state, from the trying to control the Chamundi temple, whether via the authority, the Chamundeshwari Pradhikara, to putting the Galia Anjaneya temple in Bangalore into the Muzrai or the state control, then further on the whole uncovering of various truths that are coming out in the Dharmasthala affair, and then finally here now during Dasera, having a person who has leanings or has commented against Dharmic values coming to the festivities, it certainly shows a trend which hasn't been particularly in line with that of what we are all aspiring as a society in a pluralistic society going forward.
Okay. Lastly, the royal family of Mysuru and the Dasera festivities are very closely linked. The invitation to Banu stands. She says she is coming. The government is saying we are not withdrawing the invite. Will you then, as a royal scion of the Mysuru royal family, be boycotting the public events, the public festivities?
I should make it abundantly clear, our festivities that happen within the palace and my family are completely separate from what the state does. We have been following since the early 70s the rituals and the various traditions completely privately since the cancellation of the privy purses. We haven't involved in the state government festivities, and nor do we consider ours part of their celebration. The perspective or the reason why there is a lot of curiosity is obviously because from a Dharmic standpoint, we have been conducting the festivities from hundreds of years, and our family have inherited from various other ruling families of this state. And in that sense, the traditions that happen here are always done with a prayer or a sankalp for the benefit and for the well-being of the state. But that is done in the modern context after the privy purses were abolished, purely privately. So our traditions have to go on. Okay. There is no question of it being not adhered to or not followed. Those are written down in stone and they will be followed to a T during the 10-day, or in this year's version, it's 11-day festivities of the Dasera tradition. What the state does outside has been a separate entity. But given the fact that they also draw inspiration and at the end of the day have inherited it from a Dharmic tradition, which is ours and in the greater Dharmic tradition of the country, they should honor those sentiments whenever they conduct themselves or, as in this particular case, bring guests to the function.
Yaduveer Wadiyar, thank you very much for your time here on Times Network. It was good speaking to you. Let me quickly introduce my guest to you this evening. Dr. Sudhar Halakai is spokesperson of the BJP. Thank you, Dr. Sudha, for being with us. Long time no see. Rahul Ishwar is an activist joining us from Kerala. Thank you very much. And Raghu Doderi is spokesperson of the Congress party. Thank you very much, Raghu, for joining us. Raghu, let me come to you first. I asked you this question as someone who believes in the secular values of this country. I'm a proud, secular, liberal person, citizen. I want to ask from you, when a minister from the government of India puts a simple question, how can temples be secular? Does she have a point or not? How can temples be secular? How can mosques be secular? They are, of course, associated with a religion. So why insist on calling Dasera a secular festival rather than a Hindu festival? What's the point of creating a controversy by saying that the Chamundi hills don't belong to the Hindus, they belong to everyone?
Okay, so I think whatever the question you have put across to me, I think the same question you should ask the BJP, because BJP has lost it socially and ideologically under the bankrupt. So they are under the bankruptcy. So Nada Habba means it's a country. Mysuru was a country before it became, when India became independent, Mysuru became as part of the country and became a state. Earlier, Nada means country, and Nada Habba means this is a cultural festival. This is no more a religious festival. This has been following for the last 400 plus years. So BJP has lost all their ideas and their shortage of ideas. BJP does not have any other issues to be taken up in the country, and they have failed miserably in various issues, and especially they are so frustrated and lost because of the Rahul Gandhi's voter yatra is getting greater traction across the country and across the world, and the democracy run by the BJP government has been criticized.
Okay.
Please,
no, you have,
criticize. That's
you
why
have, no,
they
no,
have
no,
lost
no,
it.
no,
Okay,
no,
let me come back to this.
no, just a minute.
Chamundeshwari is
Again, I'm asking you, how can a temple be secular? My point is, different temples can have different rules, right? Sabrimala and Chamundeshwari temple can allow Muslims and Christians and Sikhs to come and pay their obedience to the gods and goddesses.
We don't understand why BJP is trying to...
Guruvayur doesn't allow. But just because a temple is allowing people from different faiths to come doesn't make it secular. It is still a Hindu temple. It cannot become a secular temple.
Please allow me to speak. See, Mysuru Dasara has been celebrated and across from the world and from all the faiths, including Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, Jains, Sikhs, everyone have been attending for hundreds of years. And this is not the first time that the Muslim scholar is inaugurating the Dasera. Dasera is, first of all, let me make it very clear that this is not a religious festival. This is a cultural festival, and it belongs to entire country and entire Mysore state. Okay, so then BJP is just trying to make an issue out of this, and they should stop this. Okay. And second thing, if the BJP is trying to raise this issue, and also Chamundi, they're trying to raise this issue, and I would like to ask the BJP leaders, why did they attend the Muslim Ramzan function wearing the Muslim, topi on their forehead, and they celebrated on the prayed in the Ramzan, and all the Muslim religious, it's a religious festival they've attended. And what is the moral right the BJP does have to question the Congress government here?
Okay, Chamundeshwari is I think I've heard you.
One religion. Chamundeshwari is a Nada Devate. Nada Devate means she belongs to everyone. And why are we restricting? It is because BJP is just trying to divide their own idea. Okay. Agenda is to divide and rule. This will never work.
So more than Sudhaji, Rahul Ishwar is inflamed with what you have said. Rahul, go ahead.
On BJP or Congress, I am offended as a Hindu. Dasara is a Hindu festival. Onam is a Hindu festival, which is celebrated by all. Sir, please listen to the other side. We have heard you. Please remember, Holy Christmas, I celebrate it every year. Christmas is a Christian festival celebrated by everyone. Dasara is a Hindu festival celebrated by everyone. Nabidinam or Prophet Muhammad Day is a Muslim festival celebrated by all. Why do you want to cut the roots or de-racinate any festival for that matter? Ram Navami is a Hindu festival. Krishnashtami is a Hindu festival. It is celebrated by all. Or similarly, Easter is a great Christian festival celebrated by all. Please don't cut the roots of Hinduism in the name of secularism. This is the classic pseudo-secularism that we have practiced for nearly 70 years. Please remember, father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi was not secular, he was pluralist. And as Shreya ji was saying, we are proud to have an Islamic shrine inside a Hindu temple of Shabarimala. We have an Islamic shrine inside the Hindu temple. We respect Hindu and Muslim sentiments. But the whole pseudo-secular left-liberal lobby saying Chamundi is not Hindu, the temple is not Hindu, the cultural festivity is not Hindu. Absolutely no, sir. It's a Dharmic Hindu Sanatana Dharma-based festival, and everyone should be allowed to participate. And look at the class and poise of the Wadiyar Scion who spoke to you. I was so impressed by it, beyond any politics. See, this is the right line any Hindu thinks. We are proud of our festivals. We are proud about our Christians or Muslims joining us. But at the end of the day, don't chuck us out. Don't say that it is not a Hindu festival. Don't say that it is a public property. It is a Hindu festival celebrated by all, just like Holy Christmas or Holy Prophet Muhammad Day. Please stop this pseudo-secularism.
Okay, Dr. Sudha, I'm just going to bring you in here because the entire genesis of the controversy is the invite to a Muslim author who has brought fame to the entire state of Karnataka, not just to the Muslims but to the Hindus as well. I want to ask you, chalo, you know, if for a moment we discard what the Congress party is saying and we say, no, this is not a community festival, this is a Hindu festival. ठीक है? The fact is that someone as celebrated as a Booker Prize winning author is invited. Why play politics over that? Why have an objection over that? Why start calling her an urban Naxal? Why start saying that she doesn't believe in Ma Bhuvaneshwari, Ma Chamundeshwari, that she will not follow our customs? She's saying, I'm happy to.
Shreya, the very fact is that we are not against Banu Mshtaq, okay, including me. I have conveyed my regards to her and congratulated her for winning the International Bookie Award. The matter of fact is that 2 years back, she has given a very rebel statement regarding the Haldi and Kunkuma. I repeat, she has talked about Arshina and Kunkuma, okay. She has told the color of the Karnataka flag is the Arshina Kunkuma and it has kept her away. She has very much objected the ideal of Ma Bhuvaneshwari, who is worshipped. The Kannada is worshipped as Ma Bhuvaneshwari, and she has very much objected that, and she has told that all these things have kept her away, and she has spoken it in a very rebel manner. You tell me now, how do we accept that she will come with the same devotion to the celebration? She's called for the inauguration, Shreya. We have not objected for calling any of the for any of the Muslim classical singers or anybody for the performance. We heartily welcome them. To inaugurate the Chamundeshwari Puja, that too on the Dasera, Arshina Kunkuma is first taken first. Will she accept that?
But she's saying she's happy to
accept that. And the very fact of that Karnataka is ruled by the pseudo-secular people. They are the directors, and Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar are the actors over here. The leftists, the urban exes, they are the one who is doing all these things. Coming up with a black flag for the Ayodhya temple. Now,
who's an urban Naxal? I want to ask you, who's an urban Naxal? Sudhaji, are you saying that the woman who has brought glory to the state of Karnataka is now an urban Naxal in the eyes of the BJP? Is that what you're saying?
No. I have told she has brought a glory to the state of Karnataka with due respect to her. Banu Mushtaq, all of us, we congratulated her. Okay, do honors to her. But at the same time, when it comes to the cultural heritage, when it comes to the sentiments of the Hindus, definitely she has hurted the Hindus and all the Kannadigas. It is not only the Hindus, so all the Kannadigas. Arshina Kunkuma, you tell me Kunkuma is something, which has kept her away? That is what she has mentioned. Okay, she doesn't want to worship idol of Bhuvaneshwari, and she is
that is not what she has said. That is not what she has said. She, expressed discomfort with divinity being ascribed to the Kannada language and to the Kannada flag. But did she say, I don't believe in the goddess? No. I don't believe that Ma Chamundeshwari slayed Mahishasur? She's not saying that. She's saying it's the proudest moment of my life. Are you unnecessarily making a villain out of her? Raghu, would you want to come in here?
No, definitely. I think, see, once again, I've just told you BJP has to get their facts right. And BJP is just trying to create a chaos over this issue, and they're just trying to bring, come to the limelight because of all their agendas and all their divisive politics have failed. It's a hypocrisy of the BJP which they follow in, when they were in power, they all their BJP leaders, including former CM B.S. Yadurappa, or also the current opposition party leader, and Basuraj Bommai went to the Muslim religion festival and wore, the Muslim religious hat, and they prayed in that function and enjoyed the biryani, and now they come back and criticizing. So my question to the BJP is, are they really lost? Don't you have a knowledge, or the BJP has lost the ability to understand what is the meaning of Nada Devata not a habba. It is just trying to diminish the image of Mysore. They have already failed. BJP has failed miserably in all the aspects they have been trying to tarnish the image. So people of Karnataka, they have already rejected BJP, and of course they will reject again. So Nada Devate belongs to everyone, and
20 seconds to Rahul.
Belongs to everyone. It is not belong to one religion. So if you are talking about hundreds, lakhs of foreigners are coming, they are all Christians.
No, but then you can't. No. But my point is, you can't say that the Chamundeshwari temple is a secular temple. Na secular temple या secular mosque जैसी कोई चीज होती नहीं. Rahul Ishwar, 20 seconds.
One quick submission. As Shreya ji rightly said, there is nothing called secular temple, secular church, or a secular mosque. It's a religious institution. What we can do is make them pluralistic and harmonious. There is nothing called secular temple or secular mosque. As Raghuji rightly said, they went to a Muslim festival. Similarly, Dasera is a Hindu festival. Let us go to Muslim festivals and Hindu festivals. Let us not take away the religious, dharmic, spiritual content of it. That is the soul of it. The soul of that festival is spirituality. Let us celebrate that. And let us celebrate both Hindu, Muslim and Christian. There is no issue. But let us not cut away the spiritual, dharmic roots of any festival for that matter. Like Raghuji says, they went to the Muslim festival. Dasera is a Hindu festival for all. And let us celebrate everything together.
All right, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much. Still 1 month to go for Dasara. But the controversy is only spiraling every day. We'll see where it goes. For the moment, the invite stands as it should. But the political fight continues as it should as well. Dr. Sudha, thank you very much for joining us. We lost you for a bit there. Otherwise, I would have come back to you. Rahul Ishwar, thank you very much. And Raghu Doderi, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. On that note, a break. Ladies and gentlemen, there's more on the other side.